Welcome to Breslov Insights. We're reading Rebbe Nachman's advice. We're on understanding Daat 40. There is nothing in the world that does not contain godliness. However hidden it may be. There are two degrees of concealment. The first is a simple concealment. The second is the concealment within the concealment. When Hashem is hidden within one concealment, it is hard indeed to find him. But still, with great effort in searching, it is possible. Because at least one knows that God is hidden from one. But at the time of the concealment within the concealment, even the fact that Hashem is hidden is itself concealed. The individual has no idea that God is concealed from him, and then it is hard indeed to find him. The concealment of godliness comes about through sin. When a person sins once, then repeats his sin a second time, the sin becomes permissible in his eyes. This is what causes the first concealment. But if one sins more and more, God forbid, one falls to the level of the concealment within the concealment. Nevertheless, even within the concealment, godliness is present, because without his life force, nothing in this world could exist at all. Through devotion to Torah, it is possible to strip away all the veils and reveal that Hashem is present even when the concealment within the concealment is most intense. Then the unremitting cry of Torah is heard at last. How long, ye thoughtless, with ye love thoughtlessness? In the end, one will be able to return to Hashem no matter where he has fallen to. 41. The greater one's Daat, understanding, the easier it is for him to make a living. The more one lacks understanding, the more one must struggle and labor for his income. 42. The more understanding, the more peace, for strife and anger and unkindness are rooted in lack of understanding. The more understanding, the more love, kindness, and peace. Through this comes healing. 43. When a person is angry, his understanding is withdrawn, and the image of Hashem disappears from his face. He no longer has a face of a man. 44. In order for a man's understanding to develop, he must pay attention to three things. He should teach what he knows to others and draw them under the wing of the Shekhinah. He must cultivate the fear of sin over and above his learning. And he must be careful about the way he communicates what he knows to others, in order that his words will be words of grace. For the words of a wise man's mouth are gracious. Then his words will not be despised. His understanding will be with him and will bring him to the three blessings of food, drink, and clothing. 45. One whose understanding is developed to perfection has the power to draw even the weakest among Israel to service of God, and to crush the enemies who chase after them and oppress them. He has the power to expand on the original Torah ideas on Shabbat. 2 for everyone. 46. The bliss of the world to come lies in the praise and thanks we will give to the great and blessed name of Hashem. It is through knowing and acknowledging Hashem that we come as close to him as possible to come. The more we know and acknowledge Hashem, the closer to him we will become. In the future, everything else will be of no account whatsoever. The only thing left will be to give thanks and praise to Hashem and to know him. 47. The essential part of man is his Daat, understanding. A person without understanding is not a person at all. He is not worthy of the name man. He is nothing more than a wild animal which resembles a man. The most important aspect of understanding itself is the understanding one has of the Holy Torah, to know that Hashem exists and has power and control over all the world, and to carry out his will and fulfill his commandments. A person who is worthy of attaining this understanding will be saved from all sin and transgression, for one only transgresses if the spirit of folly enters one. A person who is aware of God at all times will certainly be saved from sin. 48. The main reason why people are far from Hashem is that they are not clear-headed. It is essential to think about the purpose of this world, with all its desires and distractions. There are the desires which are bound up with the body, and then there are the other desires for prestige and honor, etc., which are not directly concerned with the satisfaction of the bodily functions. Think what is the purpose of everything, and what is the ultimate goal. Then you will surely return to Hashem. 49. If you are always happy, you will be able to achieve a clear and settled mind. Joy settles the mind, and then you can control it as you wish. You can reflect on the ultimate purpose of life, but when a person is depressed, his intellect and understanding go into exile. It is very hard for him to concentrate. Depression is a terrible obstacle to serving Hashem. 50. A person with a complete understanding knows that time in this world is really nothing. The sensation of time stems from a deficient understanding. The greater one's understanding, the more one sees and understands that in reality, time does not exist. We can actually feel how time flies like a passing shadow in a cloud that will soon disappear. If you take this to heart, you will be free of worries about mundane matters, and you will have the strength and determination to snatch what you can. A good deed here, a lesson there. In order to gain something that is truly enduring out of this life, you will gain the life of the eternal world, which is completely beyond time. 51. True humility is when a person uses his intellect to keep well away from any kind of sophistication. It takes both wisdom and great effort to make oneself like an animal without sophistication. 52. You must be very worthy to be able to meditate for a given time each day, and regret what you must. Not everybody has such clarity of mind. You must make sure to set aside a time each day when you can reflect calmly on everything you are doing and the way you are behaving, and ask if this is the right way to spend your days. Thanks, and we'll continue tomorrow.